Hello, and welcome to Read Aloud 3, where it is you, me, and the Trinity. And we are reading in the book of Second Chronicles, and today we'll be reading together chapter 21. Flip back a bit. Okay. Starts with the subtitle, Jehoram Rules in Judah. When Jehoshaphat died, he was buried with his ancestors in the city of David. Then his son Jehoram, did I say Jehoram before? I may have mispronounced it, became the next king. Jehoram's brothers, it's all over the place. The other sons of Jehoshaphat were Azariah, Jehiel, Zechariah, Azariahu, Michael, and Shephatiah. All these were the sons of Jehoshaphat, king of Judah. Their father had given each of them valuable gifts of silver, gold, and costly items, and also some of Judah's fortified towns. However, nice gifts. He designated Jehoram as the next king because he was the oldest. But when Jehoram had become solidly established as king, he killed all his brothers and some of the other leaders of Judah. Jehoram was 32 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 8 years. Is that who did the mass murder of his loved ones? But Jehoram followed the example of the kings of Israel and was a wicked king as King Ahab. That's what I suspected. For he had married one of Ahab's daughters. So Jehoram did what was evil in the Lord's sight, but the Lord did not want to destroy David's dynasty. For he had made a covenant, that's what I thought, with David, and promised that his descendants would continue to rule, shining like a lamp forever. During Jehoram's reign, the Edomites revolted against Judah and crowned their own king. So Jehoram went out with his full army and all his chariots. The Edomites surrounded him and his chariot commanders, but he went out at night and attacked them under cover of darkness. Even so, Edom has been independent from Judah to this day. The town of Libnah also revolted about that same time. All this happened because Jehoram had abandoned the Lord, the God of his ancestors. He had built pagan shrines in the hill country of Judah and had led the people of Jerusalem and Judah to give themselves to pagan gods and to go astray. Then Elijah the prophet wrote Jehoram this letter. This is what the Lord, the God of your ancestor David, says. You have not followed the good example of your father Jehoshaphat or your grandfather King Asa of Judah. Remember those two from the last few chapters. Instead, you have been as evil as the kings of Israel. And it's sad to say that they were of Israel, right? You have led the people of Jerusalem and Judah to worship idols, just as King Ahab did in Israel. And you have even killed your own brothers, men who were better than you. So now the Lord is about to strike you, your people, your children, your wives, and all that is yours with a heavy blow. You yourself will suffer with a severe intestinal disease that will get worse each day until your bowels come out. Sounds pretty tormentous. Then the Lord stirred up the Philistines and the Arabs who lived near the Ethiopians to attack Jehoram. They marched against Judah, broke down his defenses, and carried away everything of value in the royal palace, including the king's sons and his wives. As he had said, only his youngest son, Ahaziah, was spared. After all this, the Lord struck Jehoram with the severe intestinal disease. The disease grew worse and worse, and at the end of 2 years, it caused his bowels to come out, and he died in agony. His people did not build a great funeral fire to honor him as they had done for his ancestors. Jehoram was 32 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 8 years. No one was sorry when he died. Well, this just keeps getting worse, right? First it's like, oh, he was not a good king, but he still had a pretty nice funeral, and now it's come to this. They buried him in the city of David, but not in the royal cemetery. And, I just have to say, God's word, what he says will come to pass, will come to pass. And he had a covenant with David. And so what did he do? He spared one of King Jehoram's youngest son. And I think that probably had something to do with it, right? But everything he said that would happen to Jehoram and his, reign and his family on account of what he had done happened. So that's just a word to, us all. God is true to his word. We can believe it. All right. So let's keep reading together and getting some good stuff to go on and to grow on. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.